Dear YouTube video, today I need to make another variety stream because Indigo Park only was one video. So welcome to Forewarned. Send. Yeah, it made sense not to, split Indigo Park into two parts. So I got to do something else, and I thought, let's keep, the Spoopy train rolling with some Forewarned. Because, I've been... well, it's a second. It was talking about, collect a relic on Brutal, sure. Let's try that. I'm gonna keep it small, though, so... we'll see if that works. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I die a horrible death, that's fine. But yeah, I've been thinking, ever since Indigo Park, like, why is it that something like Indigo Park, like, freaks me out and scares me, like, to the point that I was getting, like, tingles into my wrists, whereas this game is just like, nope, it's, nothing. It's fine. And basically, the more I've thought about it, the less sense it's made. So, I mean, now, first of all, there is one thing I even mentioned in Indigo Park that's obviously not true right now. But, when usually I play this with multiple people. And obviously that's going to make it less spooky because, just doing stuff with, a friends group is just going to be less scary. You're like, I'm going to go in and get that beesh. Hey, come here, beesh, you smell. And then, like, it's like, oh, it's hunting me. And your friends will be like, aha, they learned you smelled more, so they want to take your spot as smelliest, stuff like that, and then things aren't as scary. But, okay, so, it's a world of difference playing, solo versus with people. But even so, like, playing this solo, I'm not, freaked out the way that Indigo Park made me. Or, the way other games do. Where is that switch? Well, whatever. I guess we'll go this way first. Come on. Yeah, I know you could do it. Ow. Oh, I just died right there. That's why the cat meowed. It saved me from dying. I guess we are on Brutal, so. Cool. Well, it was, worth it, because I needed that. I suppose I should go heal. And so it's just like, well, alright, why is playing this solo still less spooky than Indigo Park? I'm like, well, the first thing I thought was like the jump scare. Like the scariest part was when Lloyd, gets you at the butt. Which is true, but then like this game has jump scares, like, and like Phasmophobia too. Not just thinking only about Forewarned, but Phas as well. Like, in this one, there's, like, the sanity effect where, like, you turn into a hallway and, like, then you'll see, like, a bunch of skulls on pikes all of a sudden in your face, or, like, the other sanity effect, like, where you see yourself pinned to the wall with, your other people and, like, get out, written in blood or whatever. Or even just, like, when the acolyte zealots and stuff just, like, whoop, right in your face or whatever. So it's like, yeah, there's definitely jump scares here, and there's even more in Phasmophobia when the ghost decides to get up in your business. Like, recently I had a phantom that was just, ugh. Like, that dude was just like, blah, in your face the whole time. So it's not just that. And then, like, well, okay, what about... well, that was cool. I don't know if that counts as destruction or just a sanity event. But actually, that ties in very well with what I was just about to say. The idea of, like, atmospheric spookiness. And I was gonna say, like, yeah, there's some in Indigo Park, like, where you're in the warehouse and, like, you hear Lloyd, like, doing his low rumble growling, and, like, you hear him stomping on the other side, or, like, when you're running from Molly and you can hear her in the vents behind you. But, like, this game, like, right there, like, I walk into a room and just this wow, 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 and then, like, the sarcophagus lids just, like, flying off. But great timing on that. I was also gonna say, like, there's the one, I actually had it in a video where a great sanity effect where you go by a sarcophagus and you hear it going like, let me out, let me out. Like, there's, like, just spooky things in this game too, and Phas and stuff. And so, like, it's not just that, because they both have that. And then I was like, okay, well, I thought I had the answers. Like, it must be the setting. But that, it's true for Forewarned, but not as a whole. And what I mean by that is, like, so Indigo Park set it in an amusement park, which, I said was great for a spooky game. Because you get, like, lots of, Uncanny Valley, that's what I was looking for. Uncanny Valley with, like, the statues and lots of, like, winding and just weird stuff. But, oh, hi. Would you like to puke for me? Look at your green guts? No, okay. Well, I'm not surprised. Usually you never can the first time through. Oh, hey, here's the 1, 2. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Setting. So, the setting, like, yes, I find Indigo Park creepier being in the amusement park than Forewarned in these, like, you know, the Egyptian tombs. Because, like, for me, like, caves and tombs and, like, you know, stuff like this is just very standard fantasy. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna find, like, ghosts and skeletons and, like, monsters grabbing at you. Like, that's what you do, is you go into the tomb, you loot a bunch of treasure, the skeletons go rah, 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 and, like, you know, that's how you... That's just how life works. So, like, the setting here isn't as creepy for me. But that doesn't hold true for Phasmophobia when I was... Because, like, I'm like, oh, there's the difference. It's just not as creepy a setting. But Phasmophobia has the same, like, you know, that was, like, Indigo Park was modern, like, rundown amusement park. And that has, like, you know, houses and, you know, rundown prisons, high schools. And I'd say it even has a creepier setting with Sunny Meadows. You know, the new asylum. With, you know, they've got the morgue and they've got, well, what we call the squelchy room, with the room just is, like, full of blood and gore and viscera that goes, you know, as you walk through it. Like the padded walls where it just, like, deafens you to all the sound. And the other room with, like, the organs and the bowl of, like, bloody teeth. And it's like, yeah, like, Phas has creepier modern settings that aren't, like, fantasy, like, oh, it's, you know, this is supposed to be spooky and whatnot. You know, it has things that aren't that. But I still don't find Phas as scary. So, if it's not, like, the jump scares, and it's not the atmospheric creepiness, and it's not the setting itself, what is it? And I think part of it you could attribute to, of course, exposure. Playing, because, you know, I've played how many hundreds of... In fact, I'm going to look... I'll do it when I'm safe, so I won't get beat up, since we are, you know, brutal. I could get killed very easily. But, like, let's see. Forewarned. I have 89 hours. Almost 90. 89.9. Phasmophobia, I have 347. So, like, yes. There's a fact, you know, playing something for 90 hours, playing something for 350 hours. You're not going to be as, like, scared of it because you're used to it. And, like, yeah, Indigo Park, I've played once, and I probably won't play again. Like, you know, maybe when I was gonna say when. We're gonna be, hopefully, when episode 2 comes out. Yeah, maybe I'll play through episode 1 again. You know, just, yeah, I thought so. Get out of here. Oh, footsteps. Hey, got some evidence. That's nice. So when episode 2 comes out, sure, I might play through episode 1 again. But otherwise, you know, you play it once and then you're done. Whereas this, you know, you play a bunch. But I'm still thinking, like, okay, but... Oh, that's not... I was thinking the embalming. But it can't just be that, because, like, I don't recall Forewarned or Phas ever giving me creepy tingles in my hand when I played them. For the first time, or early on. So... Yeah, sure, you go that way, buddy. I'm sure he's gonna be running around to hit me sometime soon, but... Oh, now we're over here? Oh, I guess I did pick small. I'm like, wow, we explored the whole thing? Really? Alright, well, I guess now we get evidence. And it's just like, yeah, you know, if you play it a bunch, it's not gonna be as scary, but why wasn't it scary in the first place? And that kinda got me thinking that maybe it's because... So yeah, it's like, okay, that's one reason, because, like, I have more experience. But I think that, you know, but it doesn't explain all of it. That might explain why, like, nowadays I'm not as spooked by, you know, this... Oh, man! Tricked me. Oh, I'm injured. I suppose you barfed for me, did you? No, of course you didn't. This brutal difficulty is brutal. What was I saying? Oh yeah, playing for a long time, blah, blah, blah. I think part of it actually is just sort of explained by him, the mejai appearing right there. I think maybe the reason is because, like, this feels more like a game than Indigo Park. Like, Indigo Park is like, it's a story. Like, yeah, you go around, like, get collectibles, and there's a little arcade thing. But you don't, like, this one, it's like, oh, you see the mejai appeared, and it's not like, oh, no, there's a ghost in front of me. What am I gonna do? It's like, come on, ghost, drop your stuff so I can check the puzzles. And it's like, sure. In the other game, like, Molly Macaw is chasing you, and you're like, oh, no, help. Like, in this game, you get chased by people, too, but it's like, oh, okay, well, Ufris is chasing me, so I have to, like, use the amulet, and so when he starts the whistle, then I hit the and it's like, the puzzle aspect, I guess, makes it, I don't know, like, just the fact that you're trying to find out information and trying to, like, get clues, and, you know, you're looking around, dodging traps, and maybe that's what makes it less scary, is because it's like you're framing it differently in your head. And so it's like, it's less, you know, like in the other game, it's like, oh no, there's a creepy, you know, mannequin guy, or not mannequin, mascot that like is running after me, trying to kill me. That's really scary. Whereas in this one, it's like, yeah, oh no, there's a creepy mejai ghost that's trying to get, whereas I'm not like, oh, that's creepy. I'm like, woo, data. Okay, so yes to that. We got destruction, no to radioactive, right? Destruction and metallic. And sneezing. Ugh. I'm allergic to the... Okay. What do we have? We did destruction. No radioactive. Yes, metallic. Is Adamon. All right. And what is Adamon's thing? Little Metroid and a baseball bat in a force field. All right. I don't need that. We already have our info. So maybe that's what it is. Like, the creepier games... Because, like, things I'm also thinking, like, Resident Evil games aren't as... Like, yeah, 7 still kind of creeps me out, just because the setting is so creepy. But, like, yeah, there's things jumping through windows at you, and, you know, monsters, and all sorts of weird shit. But, like, it's the same sort of thing as, like, it feels like a game. You know, just like Dead by Daylight, you know, it's a horror franchise, lots of horror stuff, but it's not scary. Like, the only time it's any sort of startling is, like, you know, someone undetectable, like, pops up behind you. And again, that's not scary so much as startling. So maybe that, I think that has to be what it is, right? Like, it's just, in the other game, it's like, here is a story that you're taking part of. But, you know, like, yeah, you know that, like, you have to survive, because, like, obviously if you can't run away from, you know, Molly Macaw, you can't get to the end of the game and you die. So it's still like, yes, there's gameplay, but it doesn't feel the same as this. Where, you know, it's like, all right, I know, like, you know, which mummy is it gonna be? What, you know, what do I have to do for them? Oh, like fire or flashlight or this or that or blah, 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 blah. And I guess just like the framing of it narratively. Oh, wow, are you appearing right there? Ooh, that was close. That. Back up, buddy. Again, like, that dude's creepy looking. I'm not saying he's not, you know, a cool, scary design, but... And, like, you know, if that guy... Wow, he's really fast on Brutal. Oh. Stupid trap. Brutal's hard. Hi. Welcome to the Nile. Oh, the after. What is is there a river afterlife in Egyptian mythology? Like, I'd say it's the Styx, but I don't know. So yeah, I guess that's why things like Phasmophobia and Forewarned are just not.
You have crossed into the world.
It's scares. Like, yes, you could have jump scares and spooky atmosphere and all that, but just like you think about it differently. You think about this as a game that you're playing, whereas you think about that as like a creepy story that you're learning about. My camera, definitely want that. Okay. Now we know he was around here. I don't think it's ever in the treasure room. Hello? Hello? Ah, hello. Nope. Again, kind of startling when he comes around the corner. like blah 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 blah, blah, but ultimately not. Ow! You come. You can't. Hey! Not allowed past that Eye of Horus door, you cheater. I guess that kind of makes things scary when you think you know the game and then they don't behave by the rules. But that's a different type of thing. That's not horror game specific. That's the game cheating. All right, which one? Do we have a new puzzle or do we have a... The hell is this? So now this is kind of creepy. You know, this goes back to the, like, exposure part. Because, like, yeah, Indigo Park is creepier because, like, you know, it's something you haven't played before. Something I haven't played before. It's like, oh, this is all new, so I don't know what to expect. On the flip side of that is when you've been playing a game for like 90 hours and they give it an update and you get something new. What the hell is this? Like, this is, because that's kind of better, worse. Like, you know, like the whole, you know, the experience of Forewarned is not as new. But then when something is new, it's so unexpected. Whereas, like, Indigo Park, nothing's expected, so you're open to whatever. Oh, I don't like this. By which I mean I love it. I mean, I don't like it in a way that's great. All right, well, let's see what these say. All right. I can't read this, man. Like, I see the... Yeah, I get what I'm supposed to be... Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to look at this is what I'm supposed to do. I can't see it because of the lighting. There we go. All right, so Scarab, bottom left. So the outer ring, bottom left Scarab. Well, southwest. I'll call it southwest. Although, what's bottom? I guess from the switches over there. What do I do with it? Also, can I light these, or is this gonna... Alright, yeah, these are... I'm just afraid, like, I don't know what to touch. Like, what's gonna drop the spike ceiling on me if I mess it up? Those are just to see. Alright, so... Southwest Scarab. Southeast Anubis. Southwest Scarab, Southeast Anubis, what are you doing? We're gonna do this. Southwest Scarab, Southeast, again! And, oh, there we go. And then Northwest Sun. Southeast, bup. But what do we do? I don't understand. Like, presumably these flip those circles, but what's the blue switch do? I don't know, let's flip a thing and find out. That... Wow. Oh, okay, there we go. It is spinning now. Oh, is this... Oh, that's why, because this is the outer one. Cell. All right, well, let's flip the blue button and impale ourselves. Beep. Oh, I see. So Scarab is in the right position. Anubis, we need to flip twice. Or 2 positions, so 4 flips, I guess. And the sun, we have to flip a whole bunch. 1, 2. I like this. It's very creepy. Bum. Like, it's like a heartbeat. Oh, I was flipping the wrong one. No. Oh, but I can flip them at the same time, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that, and a whole bunch on the other. I just keep thinking that's the outer one. I don't know why. I guess just because I decided it was. Okay, you're good. Sun needs to go. No, thank you. Once more. That was fun. Ooh, I like that one. I have not seen that one since the new update. Oh, that's a good Ushtabi puzzle. Oh, that one definitely was you know, that one got that heart rate going. Again, like in future things, now that I know what I'm doing, will it be as scary? Probably not, but like I won't mind doing it again. That's gonna be fun. All right, well then let's finish this video up, finish this run up, and womp on some mejai. Hopefully, what's my health at? Oh, I'm healthy since I revived. Yeah, ooh. Hardest part about brutal is just that it takes so much more damage. You. Not you. What about you? There we go. There's our boodle-doo. What do we have to do? Flame wards, alphabetical order. Alrighty. Fire. Fire. Fire for everyone. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of hoop. And a hoop. Boop. Bop. Oh. Yeah, maybe this part too. Boop. Boop. Bop. Is in the wrong slot. One thing okay, it's kind of loud now. One thing I really like with the update is no, I'm good. Oh, ancient text suggests there's a way to ban. Oh, this tells you how to do the banish. You can take a photo of when they appear right there now, and it counts for taking a picture of the mejai when it didn't used to. So that's nice. I do like that with the update. Okay, that dude's coming. These guys are coming. This is hard with one per. Hey. Out. Oh, I never looked at the thing. Oops. Well, I probably lose this because I forgot about the whole alphabetical order business. Okay, so what do we have? Owl. Owl is an M. The foot is a B. Is a BM. Triangle business is a Q. The BMQ. And line L. BLMQ. All right, I can do that. Yeah. Oh, I died. Oh, well. You were killed by a reanimated corpse. Here's how you can survive. It's called not playing on brutal. I shouldn't have done. I should have just taken the thing and left. Oh well. Oh well. I said we might just die, and you know. Now I did. That part is very hard solo, like even on easier difficulties, just because this is hard to hold off the swarm and push all the buttons. So you died. 70% of all rewards. Well, but what if I don't want to die? Like, well, too bad. I got money. I got a little bit of money. And I think I came to an answer about why is this not spooky and the other one is because this is a game and the other one feels more like a story. All right, there. Now I have a second variety video, so what do I need to upgrade next? Sure. More medkit juice. Yummy, yummy. Until next time, I don't know. Until next time, try not to get killed by a mummy while you're stealing their stuff. Like, really, I mean, that's the moral of the story. Like, sure, you could think about, like, brutal difficulty is hard, or like, oh, here's the differences, like a game versus a story. That's what makes it spooky. No, the real moral of this whole video is, like, don't break into someone's house and try to steal their stuff. I'm looking at you, British Museum. We'll see if that works. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I die a horrible death. That's fine.